Given what we just learned about differentials, let's try to answer a few questions. So the first question is, what is the approximate change in f of x equals the square root of x given a small change dx? Okay, so we're asking what is the approximate change in the function value for a small change in the input, which is represented by dx. Okay, so what do differentials tell us? Well, they tell us that the change in y, the change in the function value, can be approximated by dy, the differential, which equals f prime of x dx. Okay, so then to come up with a general expression for the way f of x changes given a small change in x, then we need to start by finding the derivative of f of x, right? I need to find f prime of x. Well, if f of x equals the square root of x, we've already found the derivative of this several times, and once already in this lesson, so I'm just going to go ahead and write it down. F prime of x equals 1 over 2 root x. So then dy equals 1 over 2 root x dx. Okay, and this is a general relationship that this question is asking for. This tells us the approximate change in the function given a small change in dx. Okay, so let's move on to the next question then. What is dy if x equals 1 and dx equals 0.1? Okay, so this is asking us for a specific value instead of just a general relationship. Okay, so for this, we're just going to plug in. So it's asking, what is the approximate change in y if x increases from 1 to 1.1? Okay, so then dy, it's going to be 1 over 2 root 1, because x is 1, times dx, which is 0.1. Okay, so this gives me 1/2 times 0.1, which is 0.05. Okay, so this is the approximate change in y if x changes from x equals 1 to x equals 1.1. And if you watch the previous examples in this lesson, hopefully this value looks a little familiar to you. Remember back when they did the example about linear approximation, we actually approximated the square root of 1.1, and we found it to be 1.05. So this is all connected, right? Now here we found kind of the same thing. If we change x from 1 to 1.1, y changes by approximately 0.05. Okay, so this should kind of connect for you. Okay, so then let's answer this final question. What is the exact change in y if x increases from 1 to 1.1? Okay, so here instead of finding the approximate change in y, the differential, we want to find the exact change in y. Okay, so to do that, we need to use this formula. Delta y equals f of x plus dx minus f of x. This will give us the exact change in y. Okay, so in our case, remember, f of x equals square root of x. X is 1, and dx is 0.1 in this example. So then delta y is going to be, let's see, we can write this as f of 1.1 minus f of 1, which is going to be the square root of 1.1 minus the square root of 1. Now the square root of 1.1 is about 1.0488, and then there's a lot more decimal places, but we'll cut it off there. A square root of 1 is 1, so we get 0.0488. So somewhat close to 0.5, which was the approximation we got in the previous part of this problem. All right, so in this example then, we use a differential to approximate a change in a function for a small change dx.